So I noticed in a lot of Scratch projects, I think we all kind of share this in common actually. When you go to a Scratch project and maybe you don't like the music so much, or maybe the music's really powerful, or maybe you hit the green flag and then you're just suddenly blasted with music. So I want to talk really quick about how to create a better sort of sound environment for your user. So as a lot of you know probably, when you go to the Sound tab, you see to the right a lot of different buttons to choose from. So what exactly do these mean? Well, this right here is the waveform. So this is how high or low the volume is on your song. So it's pretty cool. We can go ahead, scroll through it, and we see where it's soft and then gets loud. So what can we do with this? Well, we noticed in the beginning of the song, it's pretty abrupt. Like we're going to get hit with a lot of noise right in the beginning. So say we want to have more of a gradual building of the audio. What we can do is we can go to Effects and hit Fade In. Now you notice I didn't do anything, so does it not work? Well, it does work. So what you need to do is you select the audio that you want to fade in. So how do you select the audio? Well, we have all the audio here. It's about 4 seconds. So say we want to select the first couple seconds here. So all I do is click and hold, and then drag, and you'll see it turns out like nice blue color. Now whatever is highlighted will take that fade in. So you'll notice these waveforms with the audio will have a downward slope. So I'll go ahead, Effects, Fade In. So you see how it goes slow and then it builds. So now when I start the project, I won't be blasting my user with audio. So say I don't want to do that, I can go ahead and hit the back button here. And you'll notice too, there are a bunch of other effects that I hope you guys will play with. So we have a louder and softer, and the same thing too, say you import a track and it's too loud, and you don't want to go ahead and mess with the audio block, the volume block, you can just select everything, right? Then go ahead into Effects and do softer, and it'll bring down those waveforms to something a little bit more manageable. So if you have, for instance, birds chirping in the background, and maybe they're not a sound that you want, really loud in the scene, but sort of subtle, I would suggest doing this and just augmenting the audio file this way. So that's one way to go about giving sort of a more manageable, enjoyable experience for the user. But I think also I was thinking about a project that a CCOW is doing, which is a read-along book, and I was thinking maybe you would want to manipulate the volume. So I would suggest creating a variable that you could slide. So for instance, create a variable and just call it. So I have a variable called volume, and then what I'll do is you can just go ahead and create a forever loop, okay? And we'll take the volume here. So set volume, where is it? So go to sound, then we'll go to set volume. Then what we can do is we just go ahead, grab our volume variable, put it in here, double click. So this should look familiar. This looks like another chicken tip that I showed the other day. And now the user can go ahead and manipulate the volume of the song within the Scratch project. So it's definitely important, because I feel like when you start that Scratch project and you don't like the music or it's too loud, it sort of ruins the experience.